Yes, I can hear you. No, I found it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Do we have any freshmen here? Or new to the club?
Yeah, is this everyone's first meeting ever?
Yep.
Awesome.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Yeah, new.
How'd you find out about us? Through like social media or something else?
No.
Honestly,
It
I
was
don't remember.
Michael.
We just have such an excellent reputation.
Yes.
Are the best club.
Do we have anyone from the Atlanta campus here with us right now? You can do like an emote if you don't feel like talking.
We got one.
Oh wait, you saw one? Wait, where?
There was a hand that went up. Hannah.
I can't click fast enough. This is really unfortunate. But hello. Thanks for coming from Atlanta. We're happy to have you. All right, I guess it's 8:05. Do you wanna
Yeah, let's get started.
start? Okay. Let me share my screen real quick. Okay, can you guys see the meeting PDF? It's looking all good.
Yes, we
Okay.
can, Alex.
Okay, cool. Well, hi everybody. Welcome to the first Momi Love meeting of the year. We're so happy to have you all here. For those of you who this is your first time, we basically just go through these slides. We have an agenda so you can see what's happening. And then we'll open up questions. Like we'll let you know if there's like a open spot for questions because we're going to be going over some fun content today for Commotion. So there might be a few questions that we can go over there. But welcome. Thank you all so much for coming. And first off, if it wants to respond, cool beans. So hello. First, we're going to start off by introducing the new team since we have a new team every year. And we're just going to go down the list here and say hi. So I'm already talking. So hello, my name is Alex. I am one of the co-presidents this year and I am a junior.
I'm Caleb. I'm the other co-president. I'm also a junior.
Hello, I'm Mary Beth. I'm the vice president and I'm a senior.
Hey everyone, I'm Mel. I am a senior as well.
I'm Matt. I'm a senior and I'm the treasurer this year.
Hi guys, I'm Claire and I'm a grad student. I'm ICC liaison.
Hi, I'm Cora. I'm a junior and I am the merch manager, the merch person.
Hi, I'm Antara. I am the one half of the social media team and I'm a grad student.
Hi everyone, I'm Alyssa. I'm the other half of the social media team and I am a super senior.
Hey guys, I'm Aiden. I'm a senior. I'm helping with anything I need to help with, as well as the pizza raffle.
Do we have Kelly or Duff in here by chance? No? Okay. Well, for those of you that do not know, Kelly is our MOMI department chair. So he manages all the important MOMI department related things. And then Duff is one of the professors if you haven't had him. So if you're a freshman, sophomore, or you're from the Atlanta campus, you might not know Duff yet. He is one of our professors here and he is also our faculty advisor. So when we have questions, we go to Duff. So here is our meeting agenda right now. So we're going to start off with a pizza raffle, and then we're going to go into some basic club meeting information, talk about some merch, review some social media stuff that is important we should probably get to, and then go over what we need to talk about the comotion branding competition, which is very popular and I'm sure everyone's very excited for. So for the pizza raffle, Aiden, do you have that ready to go?
Yeah, do you want me to explain it or would you like to?
No, you can just do the command and then.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So just so for those of you that don't know, normally what we do is we have pizza offered at the meetings, but since we aren't able to meet yet in person, we are doing a giveaway of one pizza for one person. So what will happen is when Aiden finishes doing the command, if you go into the Discord under hashtag giveaways and raffles, then if you just react with a little party popper, then you will be able to you'll be entered into the raffle, and then at the end, then you'll be able to see who wins. So that's kind of how that goes. And then Aiden, if you want to just jump in whenever that is ready and good to go, then everybody can check this.
Yeah, it should be all good to go now.
Okay, cool. So you guys can do that, and you can do it anytime throughout the meeting. It should be an hour-long duration, so it will be announced at the end. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Just a sec. My PDF was not cooperating. Sorry, my PDF is being funny, so we're just gonna go through on here. So I guess now we will talk about how the club meetings and stuff are going to be run for this year. So Caleb, if you want to.
If you guys are here, you obviously know we're doing the virtual meetings. As of right now, that's what we're allowed to do. We're looking at some alternatives for in person because we do want to see all your guys' faces. To be safe and adhere to what SCAD will let us do, and also CDC guidelines. With that being said, we are going to be doing some small events and workshops where there'll be hybrids. Those will be reservation based, so kind of first come first serve. We'll have some people online, some people in person.
Does anybody have questions about how hybrid workshops will, or how any of this will be set up and is confused about that? Okay, cool. Just so one more quick thing is that we are going to be trying to do some more in-person events. So just pay attention to the social media on our Instagram and Discord, because we will be posting any updates we have about where the meetings are, and the meetings are always going to be Wednesdays at 8. So just so you know that we're trying to find a way to do some more in-person things, since I know most of us are on campus. So next is merch related things. For now, if anybody would like merch, which is a Momi Love shirt, you're more than welcome to go onto our Society 6 if somebody wants to drop that in the text chat so everyone can see that. We have a Society 6 and you can order some shirts and some swag on there if you'd like. And then later we're going to be, once we're able to host in-person events, then we'll be able to sell that stuff in person. So if you would like merch, go to the Society 6 and then you can get yourself some swag. Caleb, do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so the pizza raffle, you guys should be, is everyone clear on that, on how to get to that, you just have to go to the hashtag giveaway raffles and then just react with the party popper emoji, and it'll randomly pick one of you guys and we'll get in touch with you and be able to send you a free pizza.
Was everyone able to like find that and react? Okay. Who wanted to participate? Thumbs up, head nod.
Free pizza. You can just get free pizza. We'll send it to you.
Okay, cool. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell with just the slides and slides of people's names. So if you do want to react, that is always more than welcome. So next is just like to talk a little bit about our social medias, is just a quick overview. So for anybody, are you guys able to see the Discord here on my screen, or do I need to switch it?
I think you need to switch it.
Okay, cool. How about now?
Good.
Great. So here's our Discord, as I'm sure most of you know. Here in the general announcements, this is where all of the meeting links and any large important links for anything that needs like commotion related, if there's like a PDF that we're going to share, all of that is going to be in general announcements. So this is like the main hub. I guess the most important thing to note is the select your role channel. And this is just so that we can make sure that the people coming in are SCAD students, because we did have a little bit of a problem with that previously. So this is just so if you're inviting anybody to the Discord at all, please make sure that you let them know that they do need to select their role here. If you're inviting them, they're most likely a student, so they'll just react with this little yellow thing by clicking on it. And then your name will be over here on the right side, and that means that you'll have access to all of the student chats. There are a few things in here that are for alumni only and a few that are for professors only. So if you're seeing what's on my screen right now and it looks a little bit different than what you're seeing, in the fact that, oh, there's like a follow-up meeting or like professors and officers, that's just because I'm an admin in the server, but you should be able to see all of the general chats and announcements. So if you're having any trouble with that, you can always let us know through Discord by DMing any of us. You can email us, or you can reach out on our Facebook or Instagram. Speaking of the Instagram, let's see. You can see the Instagram? Cool. Okay. So this is just like one thing. If you use the hashtag MomiLove, if you are posting anything on Instagram, then that will we'll be able to look at that. And what MomiLove does is we post student work and stuff on our story. So if you use this hashtag or you tag us in whatever post you make, it would most likely be an artistic post, then we might feature it on the story. We do one story feature post per day where we just highlight a student work. And so again, just use the hashtag MomiLove, and this will make it really easy for our social media team, who is doing a fabulous job, to find your awesome work and then put it on the story. So then everybody who follows can see. You guys know how story posts work, so I don't need to explain it, but that's what you do for that. Also, we just want to real quick say a quick thank you to the people who worked on the MomiLove rebrand this past year and a little bit over the summer, just because we do now have a new rebrand with a new template for all of the posts with color scheme. So just can if you were on the rebrand team, you can do a little hand thing or raise your hand just so we can all clap for you, because you did a really lovely job and we really appreciate your work. So thank you very much for those who worked on the rebrand. If you're looking at the Instagram and stuff, you'll be able to see all of the new posts and stuff that are coming out with a little bit of an adjusted color scheme and some animations. So that's for the club, and we really appreciate your work on that. So thank you. Okay. See, I think we can go back to our presentation. Let's see, can you see this? Now we're good? Okay, cool. Zoom is a little scary for me, so sorry, you're gonna, I'm used to being the student, not the person in charge. So now that we're done with the social media, merch, pizza raffle, club information section. Does anybody have any questions about that before we move into comotion, branding competition, and how that works? Because that will take a little bit of time, and there's a lot of details that for new people might take a minute to absorb. So any questions about stuff that we have gone over so far? You can also say something in the chat if you do not feel like unmuting your microphone. So we'll give like a second for chat related things to happen. Are we seeing anything in the chat? No? Okay. Cool. Then I guess we'll move on to the comotion branding competition. So for those of you, yeah, get excited. So for those of you that do not know what I am saying when I say comotion branding competition, every year we host an annual motion design conference called Comotion. And we invite a ton of companies in the motion graphics industry to come, and they give us portfolio reviews, and some of them are on panels that Momi Love organizes. We have a really big title sequence, and then we have a huge branding package. So every year the branding changes. And so what that is since we have a huge branding package, we obviously need a team to do it. So there is a design brief here, which I will go over in just a second. But how this works is if you are a current student, you are eligible to pitch give us a pitch deck for a design for what the comotion branding will look like. And it will be presented anonymously to the club, and then the club will vote on it. And then the winner will be the entire branding for comotion for this upcoming year, which is a really big deal. It's really exciting, and a lot of people are on the team. So a lot of people really are excited for this. It's super fun and a really great experience to do. So for the brief, Comotion is an annual event. It's hosted by us, and along with the Motion Media Department and the ICC, that is part of SCAD. They help us with funding and event organizing. They're really great people over there. So this event has the student showcase, like I mentioned, with panel discussions from the industry speakers, portfolio reviews, so you can sign up, and then we sort through everything with the professors, and then the professors will put people into appropriate places given your portfolio, and you can actually get feedback from people in the industry. It's very helpful. I think everybody can say that that is one of the best experiences about being at Comotion. And then there are receptions. This year might be a little bit different, but we do have receptions. So it is an essential and defining element in Momi Love as a whole. And then the design that you create should reflect how fun and approachable Momi Love is, and then also it's professional. So you may have noticed the next section might not be your favorite title, that it is virtual. So we have some restrictions given COVID. So there are a few things that we can and cannot do. Like, for instance, we have to have this meeting virtually because there are room capacities which our club exceeds, and we want to make sure that everybody is still safe and social distancing enough so that we can all, be healthy. So we are going to have to be doing Comotion virtually since we don't really have an appropriate space where we can all be safe and have everything happen normally. So we're going to be doing this virtually again. Last year we did have Comotion virtually, and it went really, really well. I think a lot of people had fun, got some really good feedback as well. So hopefully this year we'll be able to improve on what we learned from last year. So just so you know, some previous deliverables that you may be familiar with if you are upperclassmen will be adjusted to fit the circumstances. That being said, there will be a logo, a color scheme, and a typeface that you will have to present. And then the design itself has to be versatile so that it can be used on a multitude of platforms. So it has to include a title sequence, be capable for adapting to web design, bumpers and title cards, which if you don't know what that is, it's any time in a presentation where it's like, this is the next section, then it will have type and then a really pretty design on it. And title cards are also just for like if there's a section for an illustrative section, it will say illustrative design and then motion design or graphic design, stuff like that. Zoom backgrounds, and then student showcase packaging. So these are some of the potential deliverables. We do have a full list that is written and typed up, and that will go to the branding team once the full pitch is, finalized and picked. But the whole club doesn't need to know every single deliverable that's going to be happening prior to that. So these are some of the things that you should be thinking about if you're making a pitch. Also, just so you know, this isn't required at all. So if you're part of the club and you're like, wow, I don't really think I have time or want to make a pitch, you don't have to. This is just if you would like to. Also, you can do this with a group of people. So if you're a little uncomfortable working by yourself, feel free to get some people. You're more than welcome to have as many people in the group as you would like. Just make sure that you're, probably not having a group of 30 people is a good idea. This pitch does not have to be very long at all. Caleb's going to go over the details of the submissions and stuff in a second, so you can learn more about that. But preliminary questions, does anybody have any right now?
I also wanted to add, you don't have to be a MOMI major to do a pitch. And you also don't have to be involved with the stuff afterwards. You can be, but you can end it with your pitch.
Yes, absolutely. So you do not have to be a MOMI major. You do not even need to be at the Savannah campus. So if you are from Atlanta and you would like to pitch, you can pitch. More than welcome to. And also, this is open to any grade or class level. So if you are an underclassman and you're like, oh, I don't know, you're more than welcome to. So please don't feel shy. And if you have questions or would like to collaborate with someone, just ask. So does anybody have any questions about preliminary stuff? We are going to be getting into the details of what is required and when it is required by. So if those are your questions, we will be talking about that in just a second. Okay.
Sorry, I was muted. So for the submission guidelines, minimum requirements are you need a finalized logo design that includes comotion 2022, 2 t-shirt designs, 2 separate designs, because we will have, this is MOMI Love, but we will have shirts for the event, and an email banner that's 600 pixels by 200 pixels. This is what we send out to all of the companies when the time comes. So they'll all be seeing this first. They'll see it first. And a written treatment kind of explaining your thought process behind it and why we should choose this one. The logo designs are final once chosen because we start using that right away. It's highly recommended that you include additional elements such as mood boards, sketches, and style frames. This kind of lets us see the broader picture of your vision behind this. So definitely include mood boards and print mockups. You cannot submit any kind of motion tests, shorts, or animations. Most people don't have enough time to be doing that. So it kind of just creates an unfair advantage for some people. The written treatment is write how your logo could work in motion. How can design elements extend to other mediums and encompass the event brand? And how does your concept work with your design? And the way to submit it is, you can see the file naming convention right there, first name, last name, comotion brand 2022, and then just send it to our email, momilove@clubs.scad.edu. And like Alex said before, you can work with other people, but when you're submitting, just use one name. Yeah.
So does anyone have any questions about the submission guidelines? This is a very, very important slide. So when you're making your pitch, please make sure that you read this PDF with all of the guidelines will be available for you after the meeting. We'll be posting it in the Discord, so you don't need to take screenshots of this unless you feel so inclined. But it will all be there and available for you. And then if anybody has any questions, again, at any time, you are more than welcome to send questions in the Discord or to our email. So just as a recap again, as a bare minimum for the submission, you will need a finalized logo design, 2 t-shirt designs, so you can just make a design and then put it onto a t-shirt mock-up, 1 email banner, and these pixel requirements are definite. They can't be changed. It has to have the logo as a minimum. You can have decorative elements on it as well if you would like, and then a written treatment. Please again keep the written treatments to 150 words or less, just so that we can get through all of these fast, because when we go through all of these at the club meeting, I think last year we went through about 25. I think, was it 25, Caleb? Felt like 25.
Yeah, usually we have a lot of submissions, so try to keep it short and sweet.
Yes, so we do have a lot, and the logos are, again, finalized once chosen. So please make sure that you are also following this naming convention here. We do sort through a lot of submissions, and so it's just easier for us if it's all contained into the correct naming convention. And then here is our email. Some of you may have sent an email to this before, but this is just the Momi Love email. It is managed by like Caleb and myself and the other officers, so we will all be able to see it, but it really just goes to us, and then we put all of it into a big presentation. So that's kind of how that works. Again, do you guys have any questions? About this? Is there anything in the chat that maybe we are not seeing?
There was another question about working alone or with a team, but I know both is good.
Yep, you can work by yourself if you would like, or you can work with a team. I think in the past people have done around maybe 5-ish people. I think that was kind of the largest team that's been there in the past. It's usually been between like 1 or 2. But you can, it's your team. Go crazy.
And then this is going to be for the conference, so we want the logo to be conference geared, correct?
It should be finalized and ready for the conference. It should say Comotion 2022 on there. And then that is gonna, that logo will be finalized, and that will be in the email banner. It should be probably on one of the shirts. It's kind of up to you, but generally we have at least 1 on the shirts. That's gonna be going everywhere on anything that is printed. It's going to be going on all the Zoom backgrounds. Pretty much most of the deliverables will have that logo on there somewhere. So the logo is one of the most important things, along with the color scheme.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other questions? Comments, concerns? You are very hungry and want the pizza raffle to be done? No? Okay. This next part is just mostly about process, so everyone can have a bit of a fuller understanding of this process. So what will happen is, once everything, we're going to talk about these deadlines down here first, just so you know. So the pitch, once you have your pitch and you submit it to the MomiLove Gmail, then we go through everything and we put it into the presentation. And then during club meeting number 3, the entire club will vote on a pre-made Google form about what the best pitch is. And it's, I believe, ranked choice voting is what we do for that. So everyone will come in, we all sit down and we go through all of them together. The co-presidents will read all of them. So it is anonymous, so you can't, pick your favorite people. I mean, unless you know what they're pitching already, but so we'll go through that, and then the winner will be announced at the end of the meeting. And then that person or group of people will be invited to act as the creative director for the branding process. Now, if you win the pitch, let's say Caleb and I are pitching, and we win the we win the branding competition. And neither of us want to be the creative director. That's fine. Somebody else can apply to be the creative director because there's a whole bunch of positions that will come out, and you can apply, and then the creative director will pick them. If the winners do not want to be the creative director, then they will pick somebody to be the creative director, and that person will do all of the details after that, and you don't have to be involved. So most of the time people, I think almost all the time, people who win the competition do decide to be the creative director. This is a lot of work, but please don't let that deter you. It is a really great experience, and then there's always people to help. So we will have like producers and stuff as well, so that you can rely on if you need help. So the again, the branding team members are selected by the creative director, and then Momi Love will contact you in an email about your position in November. So again, here are all of the important dates here. So this is the branding pitch submission is due via email on October 19th at 11:59 p.m. The branding voting and the winner will be on October 20th, which is our third club meeting. And then, so that's the club meeting where we go through everything together, vote, and then the winner will be announced at the end. That is a very fun meeting to go to. And then the final one is the branding team application submission. And so this is immediately after the winner is chosen, we will have Momi Love has a meeting with the creative director about like when we can meet, and then the submissions will open and you are more than welcome to apply. And then we go through them, the creative director picks, and then we send out the email. And then you will be contacted in November at some point before the quarter ends, depending on when the creative director and the Momi Love team are available. So that's kind of the timeline that we're looking at right here. Does anybody, I know this is a ton of information, so does anybody need a recap, have questions about selecting the team or important dates / deadlines that are happening? No, none? There's like 72 people in here. Not a single question? I see the people behind Desmond laughing. I can't tell if they're laughing at me or Desmond's looking at something funny. Nope.
Sure, you don't bite.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. Well, if you guys don't have questions necessarily about this, then we would like to show you one of the previous winners, just so you can kind of get a good handle of what this is sort of looking at. And again, let me just see. Oh, you're my favorite, Caleb. Thank you. Okay. So this is the winner. Caleb, did you want to talk about this? You want me to talk about this? You are muted, just so you know.
Good.
There you go.
Okay, so this is the information that you guys will send us. This is the winner from last year. So this is the written treatment. This is we won't like go through it in detail, but just so you guys can see kind of how this will look when you guys submit this stuff. This was their logo. This is what we used.
This is the finalized logo, by the way. So this was polished, done, good to go for the pitch. This is one of the things again on the document. So whatever your logo is, it should be looking real nice. There are some additional things that you can add. Sorry to interrupt you, Caleb. But this one should be fabulous. Good to go all over the place. So
if you guys were here last year, then you would have seen this, or if you follow the SCAD Comotion Instagram or the website, this is what it looks like. So style frames. These are some of the companies that have attended in the past.
And these are style frames for the title sequence itself. So everything here that you can see what it is, we have a title sequence that goes through, and instead of incorporating the names of the people who worked on it. We highlight all of the companies that are attending. I believe last year we had 53, I want to say.
Yep.
So this will be a relatively long title sequence. And please do, when you're making this, consider where the positions of the type is so that it is legible and in frame. Haven't really had like too many problems with that. Just wanted to throw that up there for individuals who are new to the club, first time here, just so you know what's going on.
Additionally, this is just one person's interpretation of how they'd like to do the title sequence. It might seem a bit intimidating, but we've had 3D, we've had illustration, we've had all different types of title sequences.
This one was actually a pair of people. This was Freya and Yu Ying. I believe they graduated.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so again, you can do it in any style. There is nothing written in stone aside from what you saw in the submission guidelines. So if you are a fan of 3D, 3D, you do it all the way, go you. If you're a 2D person and you have never touched a 3D program in your life, that's fine. No worries. Yeah, so this is the email banner here. If you could scroll back down, Caleb. Yeah, so this is, I'm not sure what type of email software this is, but this is still an email banner nonetheless. So it does have the logo in there, some extra elements. So what we do is we send out, Momi Love will send out emails to all of the companies and invite them to come to Comotion, and this is at the top because we like to start off our branding fantastic and right at the beginning. So this email banner will need to be ready and good to go.
This is the shirt that we used. We like the nice simple ones.
Yeah, I think we had they had, I think, 3 t-shirts in here. We only really have 2 for the event proper. We had like the one with just the logo and then one that had a design on it as well. So this is the winning pitch. There are definitely, we have a bunch of other really, really good pitches that were submitted, but we're just showing you what one of the pitch winners was, so you can kind of get an idea for what it looked like from last year. And just as a friendly reminder, this is a really great title page because there are no names on it. So again, please keep it anonymous. Do not put your names anywhere on the presentation, but do include them in your submission email so that we know who you are. I mean, obviously, if you win, then you can raise your hand. I don't think anyone's gonna raise their hand for something that's not their project, but just don't include them in the presentation. We want to make sure it's anonymous so everybody is voting purely on the designs that are presented to us and not, oh, that's my best friend, even though I'm sure your best friend is really great at this. We just want to make sure it's design focused only. So
yeah, this is actually the pitch presentation PDF that we will show for that meeting when we vote. So it actually has all of them on here.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to scroll through, this is what it will look like during that meeting. It goes through all of the pitches, so it's very, very long.
We're not allowed to make stickers because people vandalize Savannah and then we get in trouble. So
yeah, but you can kind of see that there's way more things that you can do if you want to do them on bags. We don't really have bags that are printed or anything, but if you feel so inclined to show anything in a different format, you are more than welcome to. And as you can see, the styles are definitely very different. So there's a very wide range of things that you can do. And by wide, it's pretty much infinite. And again, no names on that one either. Fantastic. And just as a reminder, if throughout the process you have a question about how something needs to be formatted, then please do message one of us because we want to make sure that everything is where it should be. So if you have any questions, please do not feel like you are bothering us by asking a question because you are absolutely not. I did see a question in the chat. Are the style frames a required element for the pitch? So the final, like the minimum requirements are the logo design, 2 t-shirt designs, 1 email banner, and the written treatment. That is like very base in there for what the branding should be. But since the branding does evolve into a title sequence, I think pretty much most of the winning pitches have had at least 1 or 2 style frames for like a vision of what they're thinking of. So it is not required, but it is definitely suggested, because again, this is mostly to just get people to say, I like that pitch, I like what they're doing, and I think that design is fabulous, and I want to see it very big at Comotion. So
Yeah, you're definitely more likely to get voted for if you have a very solid pitch with your style frame, so people can really see what your vision is.
Yep. This one was 3D.
Mm-hmm. Kind of going through these backwards, but
that's okay.
Process is always good. I like to see what.
Yeah, process is never a bad idea.
Because you will be asked to be the creative director if you win, so you're going to be kind of leading the entire team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a lot of really good pitches for last year. These are all of the ones, by the way, again, that were submitted for last year. We're just scrolling through here to just give you an idea of like certain things for like what people did. But again, there are the 4 minimum requirements that will be on the PDF that will be submitted to you. Now that you guys are seeing this and have had a little time to digest, are there any other questions right now? No, none? I really appreciate the head shakes coming from from Frankie. Thank you. Is that how you pronounce your name, right? Dude, awesome. It's fantastic.
Do you have any people interested in creating a pitch? Just give us a thumbs up.
Who's excited? Who's excited? It's Comotion. Good, yes.
Also, we did mention you don't have to be a MOMI major to create a pitch. You also don't have to be a MOMI major to participate in Comotion.
Yes, anybody is welcome to participate. So please give us your pitches. And I see that we have a yes. I see we have Duff here. Hi, Duff.
Hello. I just got home. Sorry I'm late. You know, I
no
got out
worries.
at 7:30.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Do you wanna say hi to the club? We did some introductions earlier.
Sure.
Thought maybe the club, and since we have like quite a few new people here today, it might be.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone wants to say hi.
For sure. I can do that. You want to stop screen share? Yeah. Hi, everybody. You know, I'm Professor Duff Young. A lot of you have taken class with me, but also there's a lot of new faces I've never met. Nice to meet you. And then also like old familiar faces that are not in my class today. Good to see you. Good to see a lot of you. Sorry I'm late. You know, I got out 7:30, navigate through traffic, got home, and then I apologize. I have my Coulter knows I have my camera turned off because I'm eating dinner in front of my computer, in front of Zoom when I log on. And then, but, you know, I should show my face and talk a little bit. Something I want to, you know, I mean, beyond just, I guess, you know, just, you know, a quick introduction. I wanted to talk a little bit about Momi Love, the club. I am the faculty advisor for Momi Love, a very proud faculty advisor of Momi Love. So Momi Love has been running, as our student club for over a decade. And I want to say, being a faculty advisor right from the beginning, I am nothing short of being proud of this club. And one of the great things about Momi Love, especially, starting this quarter, we are kind of back on ground. We're kind of back on ground. Classes are back on ground. I know that the meeting are still virtual because we still have limitation of capacity of how many people we can have at a building, but this is a good start. So one thing also about the club is that, for a lot of you, I think one big part about our department is not just the accolades, the good work and everything we've done so well, all the time, but it's really the community. And, if this is a large family, this is the clubhouse. And, Momi Love is not only, a club, you belong to because you're a Momi major or non-major, if you're just interested in that, but it's also a place where it is a platform for you to voice your concern, for us to provide any sort of support and need that we can have. And of course, a very important thing, please do not forget to have fun. I think starting out, we were kind of serious going into the commotion pitch and everything, kind of a serious note. But the thing is that please do not forget to have fun. And that's what, one of the greatest reason, why we're here doing what we're doing. So same thing, be it an officer, you're a president, or you're just a mere member, of Momi Love. Don't forget that you are also an ambassador of this club and also the spirit of this club. So the thing is that this is what I used to tell people: you come here for Momi, but you stay here for the love. All right. So please do not forget, on your daily, don't forget to show that Momi Love. And I love to end whatever I say with this for many years because of Momi Love. I Momi love you all. I Momi love you very, very much. All right. That's it.
Thank you, DUFF.
All right. I'm going to go back to a little bit of eating and watching.
Okay. So that was DUFF, our faculty advisor, just as a reminder for those who haven't met DUFF yet. So yeah, I know we did kind of get, we do have to get the show on the road with commotion, so we did start that a little bit early. So if anybody here is new and you're like, whoa, this is a lot of content, why am I in a lecture class? I thought I was attending a club meeting. You are, I promise. And we will be doing we're getting some events and workshops set up for this quarter. So that will be coming up soon. We will be doing like announcements for those coming up shortly. So not the extra lecture class, no, anything but that. So we will be getting that like coming up soon. We will be having announcements for when those are both on the Instagram and on the Discord. So you should all be caught up. Also, if you have any classes with any of the officers, you can ask them at any time. So, and if they don't know off the top of their head, which would be a little bit miraculous since we all have a lot of dates going around here, then they can definitely direct you for where you need to go. So anybody that introduced themselves at the beginning, they know what's up and you can always ask them for that. So we will be getting into fun stuff. We're going to play some games like during the club meetings and stuff. So it's not always going to be like, these are all of the submissions. You have to follow them exactly if you want to be on the team. It's not always going to be like that. This is just more so we can get that started and kick off commotion, because we are excited for commotion, because we are still doing commotion, which is awesome. And it's great that we're still able to do it virtually, and we have the resources and the teamwork and the faculty to make that happen. So that's very exciting. I guess, does anybody have any? I know I keep asking for questions. I just want to make sure that everybody is good to go. You guys, by the end of the year, you guys are gonna be like, wow, if Alex asks me about questions one more time, I'm going to leave the Zoom meeting. But do you have any questions? Just want to make sure everybody's good. Again, PDF is going to be in the Discord, going to be good to go, and then we'll be also post meeting recaps after this. So in case anybody forgets what happened, since I know we're all very busy, that's going to be all available for everybody here. And again, we're all, any of the officers in the email, you can contact us anytime, day or night. We will get back to you at some point, very quickly though. but it will be maybe within 12 hours because we do need to sleep.
Yeah, please reach out to any of us. Or if you see us in the halls, even with our masks, just say hello. Or message us on Instagram. Like Duff said, like we are a family. So please, if you're like working on a project and you need some help, or you want to get someone else on to collaborate, just hit them up. Like there's 70 people in here right now. One of them would be down to work with you or help you on a project or give you some tips or insight. Yeah, we're all in this together.
I think any one of officers or the long-standing members would agree with that. Mom We Love is really about community. It is our community. It's our family. And we take care of our own.
Yes, we definitely do. So I see some people wearing the Momi shirt. Cameron with the Momi shirt. Yeah, rocking the merch. Momi is Wednesdays are Momi shirt days. That's the best. So, okay, we're gonna wrap things up because we don't want to keep you guys here indefinitely. Who wants to know if they want a pizza or not? Because I did not do it, but I feel like yeah. Desmond's got the shirt on a balloon pillow. What is happening?
It's a pillow.
Okay.
Talk about that.
Desmond's got the pink merch. Okay, Aiden, would you like to end the raffle and so we can see who won?
Yeah, give me just a second here.
Okay, cool. Cool beans. So while Aiden's doing that, how was first meeting? Did everybody have fun? I know it was a lot of talking information at you, but is everybody excited for this year and commotion and doing events that some will be in person so we can see each other?
Yes, this should be a riveting year. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome.
Yeah, last year was great.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I was saying just last year was so great. Online, like even though it was online, it was fun. So I'm still excited, even though it's virtual. Plus, you get the hybrid feel as well. So,
yeah, I think it's nice that we're able to see each other again.
No idea how to end this.
Oh, by the way, if anybody would like to see, I just thought I would put the SCAD Commotion website there for the new people. So if anybody, hasn't been to the SCAD Commotion website, you can kind of see how all that got put together.
Alex, I'm embarrassed to say, I do not know how to end a raffle. It's scheduled to end in a little over 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a command for it.
Okay.
We can get that going.
Even we experienced technical difficulties.
So does anyone think that they're going to be participating in the branding competition for this year? You can speak. You're more than welcome to speak if you would like. It doesn't just have to be Caleb and I promise.
I do have one potential idea for it.
Nice. Yeah, there's a few weeks of room here to work on that. So
I forget. This is my second year. Is there a brief word or is it anything that we want usually?
Is there a what?
Like a brief word to guide it, or is it just anything?
Oh, it can really be anything as like when Caleb was scrolling through all of that. It's really just based on whatever you want, as long as commotion is the centered theme for it. So there isn't really a word. I guess you could just use commotion. Have you been to one of the in-person commotions?
No.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
second year grad student, and last year was my first online.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there is no word. You can just really do whatever. And then, but if you're like stuck or having trouble, definitely, I would say like reach out in the Discord. Because I'm sure like there might be some in-person people that have experienced like commotion that might be able to give you some suggestions if you're interested.
Taylor Light here. Taylor Light. You want a
Yes.
pizza if you want it.
Awesome.
You
Yes.
want it.
So we'll DM you and we'll get your info and we'll take care of that.
You won the first pizza.
Thank you.
I feel like that's a special honor. Like it's the first pizza of the quarter and it's also the first pizza of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Aiden will message you on Discord and then sort out the pizza for you there. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys for participating. I know we had like a lot of people in there. Hopefully we'll be getting back on ground soon, so we'll be, or at least in some capacity, so we'll be able to see what we can do with that. Aside from that, there'll be a recap in the Discord with all the information. You can reach out to us anytime. And thank you guys so much for coming to the first meeting. We have our next meeting 2 weeks from today, so that will be September 6th at 8 p.m. And we will let you know the details for that in the coming week.
October 6th.
Yeah, October 6th. Did I say September? I was lying. Just kidding. October 6th. I know what months are. Sorry. So thank you guys so much for coming. It was really great to see you. And if anybody would like to stay a little bit after and like hang, I'm gonna hang if anyone wants to hang. If not, it's okay. I won't be offended. So thank you. It was so great to see all of you. And have a wonderful week.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Alex, how about we hang in the Discord?